Hi guys, and welcome back to Sarah-Tonin Tarot. So today's reading, as always, is a collective reading. So take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. We're going to see what the cards have in store for you today. So I'm going to pick 3 main cards, and then I'm going to pick 4 oracle cards altogether. But yes, let's see. Already this is looking quite interesting. It looks like a transformation. So let's see what other cards want to come out. So this reading is for the week ahead, so the week of the 8th of June. I will be uploading it on the 8th, but it's for the week ahead. So let's see what Spirit wants to tell us. So some very interesting cards here. So just before we start the reading, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button, and possibly even putting a comment down below, it will really help push my channel out there, as we're quite a new channel. So let's get into it. We have the Death card. Now this arrives not as an ending to fear, but as a transformation that cannot be avoided. Something has reached its natural conclusion. Now whether that is a mindset, a habit, or a relationship dynamic, or maybe it's the way you approach life. But Spirit is showing me that an old chapter has already begun closing. Even if part of you is still processing what comes next, there's a shredding of the skin kind of taking place here. So what once felt familiar no longer fits into the person that you are becoming. So the card asks you to trust the process of renewal and understand that everything is ending to create space for something new to emerge. And then next up, we have the 3 of Wands. This is suggesting that your focus is beginning to shift towards the future. So after that period of change or release, there's a desire to expand your horizons and explore new possibilities. So you may find yourself looking beyond your current circumstances and wondering what opportunities lie ahead. This card carries the energy of progress and anticipation. So the groundwork has already been laid. Now it's about patience, vision, and trusting that what you've been working towards is beginning to take shape. And now we have the 5 of Wands. Now this brings some tension into the reading. There may be conflicting opinions, competing priorities, or inner struggles regarding the direction that you should take. This doesn't feel like a destructive conflict, though. Instead, it feels like growing pains. As new opportunities emerge, there may be an uncertainty about which path is best for you or how to move forward. Challenges arise not to stop you, but to strengthen confidence and help you discover what truly matters. Next, we have isolation and lonely. Now, this card reveals that there has been a tendency to kind of withdraw from others or maybe carry burdens alone. Now, whether that's because of disappointment, exhaustion, or self-protection, there's an energy here of pulling away from connection. Spirit acknowledges this period of isolation, but it also gently encourages you to reconnect. Support is available. Healing often begins when you stop trying to carry everything by yourself. So the card feels like an invitation to open the door that little bit wider and maybe let others in. And then the next oracle card we have is the self-care card. Now this is a beautiful reminder that your energy is one of your most valuable resources. There's a need to restore balance between giving and receiving, doing and resting, or pushing forward and nurturing yourself. So before charging forwards towards the future, I feel like Spirit is asking you to check in with your own needs. Are you caring for yourself with the same dedication that you give to others? So this card suggests that replenishment is not a luxury, it's a necessity, especially for the next chapter that is unfolding. And then we have the Mystics table, and this indicates preparation, wisdom, and readiness. Spirit showing you that you have gathered more knowledge and experience than you may realize. The tools needed for your next step are already available to you, and this card often appears when someone is closer to their goal than they think. There's a sense of spiritual support surrounding you, encouraging you to trust the lessons that you have learned and the guidance you continue to receive. And next we have the crossroads, which means there's an important choice ahead of you. So it may be one decision or perhaps multiple possibilities that are presenting themselves all at once. While this can create uncertainty, the card reminds you that standing still is also an option. Spirit is encouraging thoughtful consideration rather than fear-based hesitation. So the right path becomes clearer when you stop focusing on what could go wrong and start paying attention to what generally resonates with your heart and soul. So this reading tells a story of somebody moving through a powerful transition, a chapter that has been marked by isolation, withdrawal, or emotional heaviness is beginning to come to an end. Spirit is clearing away what no longer serves you so that new opportunities can emerge. As you step into this new phase, your focus naturally will turn towards the future. There's a growth available to you, but before you can fully embrace it, you're being asked to restore balance within yourself. The future you are building will be stronger when it's built from a place of wholeness rather than exhaustion. And at the same time, an important decision or turning point is approaching. So there might be more than one thing competing for your attention, creating uncertainty about which direction you should take. But Spirit's message is reassuring. You are far more prepared than you realize. The wisdom, experience, and guidance needed to make the right choice are already within your reach. The overall energy feels like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So something old is ending, but not to create a loss, it's to create space. So trust the transformation, nurture yourself through this transition, and know that when the crossroads appear, you will be ready to choose the path that leads you toward your next chapter. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed that reading, and I will catch you in the next one. Lots of love and light.